I've been training martial arts my whole life. I started fighting at 17. I was kickboxing, boxing, fought MMA in the cage, and then started doing jiu-jitsu at a very high level. I'm a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu under Kyle Watson. And it's an honor and privilege to carry the rank of black belt. So I've got a lot of titles, and I will tell you right now that every achievement from Automotive News 40 under 440, all this other blah, blah, blah stuff I've won in the community, there are 2 awards that I've been awarded in my life that are the most important. Number 1, first and foremost, actually I'll give you 3. Salvation in Christ, number 1. Number 2 is being a father to my beautiful daughters. And number 3 is being a black belt in jiu-jitsu, because most people can only dream of being a black belt in jiu-jitsu, right? Most people are afraid to walk through the front doors of the jiu-jitsu academy. And I was one of those people back in the day, actually, and I stuck with it. And being a black belt, not only does it make me lethal in the real world scenario, like I don't want your bike, but I can take it if I wanted to. However, it's made me disciplined as a business person. It makes me think differently. When things happen to me that are unfavorable, I sit in the pocket for them and I think through them. And without jiu-jitsu, I don't know if I would have done that. Jiu-jitsu is that catalyst that's helped me scale and grow. It helps me with hiring people. It helps me with making tough decisions with my people. It helps me with my current clients, my future clients, my past clients. Jiu-jitsu is the thing that has really scaled me as an individual to help scale my companies at levels you really can't put a price tag on, to be honest. I feel we have the best team in town. We're going to continue to grow. No drama. I'll say this to this team, and I wanted to wait. We had a managers meeting. I'm not saying there's any drama in the gym today, but what I will tell you as the owner of this academy, kindness is everything. Kindness is everything. Being a good training partner is everything. Doing the right thing is everything. Communicating well is everything. You know, we got 6, 7 coaches here, and we're not all the same. We're not all perfect either. There's going to be people in this room that make mistakes, and we got to be okay with that. We got to be willing to back each other up. When crap hits the fan, we have each other's back. Is there anybody in this room that doesn't have everyone's back? I didn't see anybody raise their hand. That's what makes me happy. So going forward, you know, when I hear, I'm not going to go into details. I'm in Mexico and there's drama here. I'm hearing this. When I get back in town, I said, I'm squashing it because no drama exists in my life. And I'm really proud of what we have in this room. We have a wonderful team. I think it's important to know what you're capable of. But I think, I would say it's equally or maybe more important to know what other people are capable of. I was fighting in 2006 in St. Louis, Missouri. I fought a guy out of Tennessee. His name's Kyle Kappeler, and he came in 7 pounds heavy. A little pudgy guy. He was pudgier than me. He was, I'd like to say I was shredded, but the guy was a little heavier than me. And I was really upset that he didn't make weight because I had to sit in the sauna for a really long time to make weight. Well, he ended up cutting another 3 pounds. He still came in heavy. I accepted the fight. And I remember looking at him going, I'm going to dust this guy. I was going to make him pay. So the next night in the cage, fight started. We tapped, we did a little high five. We threw some jabs. We threw some crosses. We got in the pocket a little bit. And I threw a kick in his ribs, and it kind of was a decent kick. But then he countered and crumbled me. And then he came in and got double underhooks on me. And he picked me up and slammed me in the middle of the cage and continued to elbow me and just it felt like 17 minutes of me getting completely slaughtered. And my jiu-jitsu, something happened when my jiu-jitsu came through. I was able to re-guard, sweep him, and I finished him. I hit him with a couple elbows, and I got a rear naked choke on him. And the fight was 1 minute and 13 seconds. And it seemed like a 20-minute fight. I'll never forget, I went to Jamaica the next day. I got a black eye. I'm just beat up. I remember sitting up in the swim bar, which pretty fun place to be. And I'm sitting up in the swim up bar, and this guy next to me goes, what the hell happened to you? I said, I fought in St. Louis last night. He's like, what do you mean you fought? You got into a fight last night? I go, no, I fought in a fight, and I do MMA. He goes, did you win? I said, I did win. He goes, well, what did the other guy look like? I go, he doesn't look as bad as me. So the land the plane on the story is you can never, ever, ever underestimate any human being what they look like. Because I looked at this guy and said, I'm gonna dust him. And he dusted me pretty well until my jiu-jitsu showed up and it saved me. Jacqueline and Steven and myself, we said a bunch of different times is, I look at these mats in this room as our third home. And I'm gonna be redundant if you heard me say this, like, listen, we have our home, right, with our kids and our spouse. And sometimes it could be cray-cray at home and we need to get the hell out of home. We wanna go do jiu-jitsu, right? This is a place to escape from that. We have jobs, right? Our vocation could be demanding. Jobs, we grind and we grind. So this place is truly our third home. This is where we get to escape from the world to spend time with brothers and sisters that all love the same thing, and that's jiu-jitsu. So I'm really proud of that. So here's what we're gonna do. Good class tonight. I love what I saw. We're gonna slap it out. We're gonna get one more group picture tonight. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. How I run my business at Ascent Dealer Services, we use the same principles that we do on the mat and we transfer it onto the showroom floor. It's about structure, it's about discipline, it's about accountability, it's about humility. It's all these factors that have parallels with automotive and jiu-jitsu. It's really cool. And so, Road to F&I Black Belt, that is our training course at Ascent Dealer Services. And I'll tell you right now that jiu-jitsu is a vehicle that not only will make you a better contributor within your vocation, within your family, but it'll just make you better at life. Jiu-jitsu is one of those things that brings people together. We're all walks of life. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have school teachers, we have entrepreneurs, we have librarians, we have construction workers, we have plumbers, we have electricians. All walks of life. We come in here at 6 p.m. and we're one family. And we get to leave, and this is what we call our third home. We spend so much time within our vocation, the hours we clock in and clock out in our business, the hours that we're pouring into our family. And sometimes we need an escape. And that's what this place is. It's that escape. This is a third home. This is a third home for so many of us to just get lost. Spend incredible time together connecting with our fellow teammates and then become family. And then we get to leave here just in a much better place mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So I challenge folks out there to check out jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu not only will change your life, there's instances where it could save your life as well. All right, good class, guys. Very good class. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you. Good, thank you.